with this particular card, right? This is gonna be from Wednesday to Friday, right? This 5 of Hearts, because I know Spirit wants me to get on here. As bad as I really just want to cut this off, if I'm being honest with you, Spirit wants me to be on here. I'm gonna be honest with y'all, man. I don't know a band clap. I don't know a band clap is still in here, but Spirit wants me to be on here. With this 5 of Hearts, there's again, you have to be content and you have to accept the fact that you are where you are right now. You get what I'm saying? So there's an internal battle that's going on between you and your shadow self. You have to, all of that love that you're giving everybody else, you need to know your worth and you need to give that to self, right? You need to give that to self. You need to give that to your inner child, because there's definitely an inner battle within self, there's internal conflict. You can't allow anyone outside of yourself determine how you feel about yourself or how you perceive yourself. And this is the energy for Wednesday, because a lot of us are going to be going through challenges that you're going to need your inner child. You're gonna need your inner child, him or her, to get you through that, to get you through that day, to get you through this week. So you have to be content. I don't give a damn if you're living in your car. I don't give a damn if you're living on the street. You have to accept the fact, because I'm gonna tell you, right? I'm gonna tell you, a lot of people don't understand. A lot of people don't understand. You can only go as far as your perception, right? You can only go, and this is coming straight from Spirit. I don't know what I'm saying right now. This is coming straight in band clap. You know how this go, man. This is coming straight from Spirit. This is coming directly from Spirit. You don't know how far you can go with just accepting, letting go, just like they say in the Bible, just like they say in Christianity. You know, let go and let God. You get what I'm saying? You don't know how far, how blessed you will be once you accept where you are. Once you let go and accept where you are. You get what I'm saying? Like we don't understand that. Yeah, because Spirit definitely wants me to get this message out, man. Somebody needs to hear this. I don't know who, but somebody needs to hear this right now. You need to accept where you are and allow your inner child to guide you out of that. You get what I'm saying? And that's something that was a hard pill for me to swallow. You know what I mean? I done been through so much between 2022 to now. And it took me so long to realize I have to accept the fact that nobody's coming to save me. You get what I'm saying? And once I realized that, and once I went within self and spoke to self, my higher self, my inner child, also my lower self, because we're so multidimensional, you get what I'm saying? You know, once I spoke to those different aspects of self, that's when I started to realize I'm receiving more blessings based off of that. You get what I'm saying? I don't know, band clap. Spirit want me to talk about something tonight, man. So, and as bad as I want to cut this month, but I'm not gonna do it, man, because I don't even know if the last one is uploaded. So it's like, and then I'm getting these messages saying like, okay, the connection is bad. Like, I don't know, man. I don't know. I guess this is the fight within myself. This is the shadow work that I need to do, and that's perfectly with the card. That goes perfectly with the card that I just pulled right for Wednesday. This King of Swords. Now, earlier today, this kind of goes along to what I was saying earlier. You know, allowing that masculine energy to guide you and allowing that masculine energy to lead you, right? And I feel like with this card now that I'm looking at this card now, I'm seeing that as masculines, we have to do a lot of shadow work when it comes to our masculinity. You get what I'm saying? There's a lot of shadow work that needs to be done when it comes to our masculinity, because you see in the media what they're trying to turn, you know, what the so-called masculine is. You know, I necessarily wouldn't be considered, I don't know, a masculine based off of, I don't fit that category of being a so-called high value man or whatever the case may be. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, there's a lot of shadow work that we have to do, because like, I'm gonna be honest, I get into that space of, well, maybe I'm not as masculine because I don't have this, and that. You get what I'm saying? So lately I've been doing that shadow work as far as that goes. So a lot of us, I'm seeing that, you know, I'm seeing that we have to do a lot of shadow work with, you know, allowing our higher selves and our divine masculine, because we're divine masculine, man. We're gods. You know what I mean? We're gods at the end of the day. We have to allow our divine masculines to lead. And our divine masculines, we have to listen to, just like Shango, just like when Shango had to go to Obatala for advice or, for guidance. You know what I mean? Even a Ganju, even when Shango had to go to a Ganju to learn lessons, he put his pride to the side and he had to go and do that. You know what I mean? I had to learn that. I had to learn that, man. When I need advice, when I need guidance, I have to put my pride to the side. You get what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, man, this mission is bigger than me. This mission is bigger than me. This assignment is bigger than me. That's what this card is telling me now, And that was the energy. That's just for one day. You know what I mean? So I can't even imagine, what this month of April is gonna foretell. What this month of April is gonna entail, right? So we got this 9 of clubs, right? With this particular card, I'm seeing that a lot of us are facing challenges that, challenges that, man, we could potentially lose our minds and crash out based off of what we going through. With that 9 of clubs. I feel like spirit is wanting me to get this message out because, man, I feel like with this solar eclipse and then we got the retrograde, man, listen, a lot of us really need to be in a space of mental. We need to clear our heads and clear our minds right now. So whatever you need to do, meditation, smoking, whatever the case may be, whatever it is, journaling, I'm not telling nobody to do anything reckless, but I do feel as though that, man, whatever you need to do right now to keep your sanity, that's what I'm seeing with this 9 of clubs. Because right now, bro, we're being spiritually attacked left and right. Those of us who are chosen, those of us who are star seeds, we're being spiritually attacked left and right because it's like, it seems as though every time you look up something is happening in the media. You get what I'm saying? Something is happening in the media to where it's like with this whole Diddy situation. Like how many people are gonna look at that and say that, okay, okay, this is what black men must do. This is what black people must do. No. You get what I'm saying? Yo, what Diddy got going on ain't got nothing to do with me, So I feel like, again, that's that shadow work. That's that shadow work that needs to be done, man. And Band Clap, bro, you can chime in. You can chime in, you know what I'm saying, whenever you want to. But yeah, with that 9 of clubs, I feel like right now, man, because you don't want to crash out, nor do you want to end up in a straitjacket. You know what I mean? Behind some shit that's going on. Like, and I'm giving you the raw truth. This 4 diamonds. I'm saying that a lot of us with this 4 diamonds, I'm saying a lot of us need to know our worth. I'm saying that a lot of us need to understand that, man, you're more valuable than you think. You get what I'm saying? I feel as though that a lot of people are gonna be realizing this week that man, that job needs you. You don't need that job. You get what I'm saying? You're more valuable than that company than anybody that's clocking in. You get what I'm saying? You're more valuable to that company than anybody that's clocking in with this 4 diamonds. Like yeah, we gotta pay bills. We gotta take care of our kids, whatever the case may be. But at the end of the day, man, like, don't allow a paycheck determine your worth. You have to know your worth. And that's what I'm saying with that 4 diamonds, man. A lot of us really need to know our worth and understand how valuable we are. You get what I'm saying? And that segues perfect into the 7 of diamonds. Again, that because with knowing that, exactly. Yeah. Because with knowing that, you raise your frequency, bro. Just imagine how depressing it is going to a job every single day, and you're not getting paid what you're worth. You're not getting paid. You're not getting no raise. Your paycheck is still looking the same every week, and damn near looks like it's getting, it's getting lower every time you get paid. You get what I'm saying? It damn near looks like it's getting lower every time you get paid. So when you say fuck that job and fuck all of this, and you let go of all of that, and you realize you know your worth, and you go out there and you find some type of side hustle, you go out there and you find some type of, you get what I'm saying? Like you go out there and you start a business, you raise your frequency, you find what you love to do. Man, I'll never forget, man, when I started pressure washing houses, man. I think I told you about this, band clap. When I started I was pressure washing houses. Exactly. Exactly. Exactly, bro. I'm telling you, you raise your frequency, like, man, fuck this shit. Like, and you start doing what you love, man. You start doing something that right, exactly. You start putting that energy. Think about how good you felt putting your energy into something that right, that's draining your energy. Right, exactly. Exactly. And think about how good you felt putting your energy into something that you know is go get you is go you know what I'm saying? That's gonna really put you in a space to where you in a space where you need to be. You know what I'm saying? Putting your energy into something creative, putting your energy into something exactly. Man, I'm telling you, it's a dope feeling, bro. It's such a dope feeling. Yeah, it's such a dope feeling. Like that's what this seven of diamonds is telling me, man. This seven of diamonds is telling me like you raise your frequency when you do that. You raise your frequency when you just say fuck it. You know what I'm saying? Like fuck it. For real. Like you really do. As long as you happy, man, that's all that matters. Because that's a different type of frequency to be in. Because I feel like you showing that you love yourself. You showing that you love your inner child. You know what I mean, man? I'll never forget, man. When I was working in them warehouses, man, I was coming home having anxiety attacks, bro. Coming home having my inner child did not like it. He didn't like it. He didn't like it. Like when I started pressure washing houses, detailing cars, stuff like that, I'm making money. I'm making money and I can pocket this money, bro. I'm making money and I can pocket this money. Bro, that's a different type of feeling. My only issue was clientele. Man, hold on. When I tell you, man, I had made almost like $200 within a day. That was the first time I ever made that much money on my own, bro. Doing something without going to a job. That was such a dope feeling, bro. That was such a dope feeling. That was such a cool, it was a different, I was on a different frequency. Especially when you know you need that money. You know, so that's the energy that I feel like a lot of people need to be in and on Wednesday, bro. I feel like a lot of people need to be in that energy on Wednesday. You know, just being in the energy of just knowing your worth, man. Like knowing your worth, it'll take you so far, like knowing your worth. Knowing your worth will take you so far. Hey, you know what, Band Clap? Exactly. Telling you, bro, like, man, I ain't gonna lie, that's how I've been feeling lately. Like, man, I feel like my body's just shutting down. Another thing too, I feel like when that eclipse happened, bro, a lot of us need to be resting. A lot of us need to be resting. A lot of us need to be resting. Hey, if anybody else is in this chat, hey, I'm doing $10 readings tonight, man. $10 readings. Whoever's in the live stream, whoever want to get a reading tonight, Cashapp Satrilrose. Cash tag is Satrilrose. Now, the last one started with the 5 of hearts. Now we got the 5 of spades. We finna see what Thursday talking about. That was my fault. Go ahead and pick these up. See, that's a message too. One thing I've learned, right? When I'm shuffling these cards, if my grip is too tight, on these cards, man, they'll start falling all over the place. They'll start flying all over the place. But as soon as I let go, yeah, see my grip, once I have too much of a grip on these cards, they start flying all over the place. But soon as I let go, all of the cards that I need go come out. That's a message within itself. A lot of us right now got such a tight grip on the things that we want because we want it too bad. We want it too bad. You get what I'm saying? You want it too bad. Sometimes you see, sometimes you gotta let go. Sometimes you gotta let go. See what I'm saying? See what I mean? And look, Ace of Diamonds and the Ace of Spades. That's for Thursday. Yup, let go and let God, for real. As soon as you let go, you get everything you need. Yup. And that's what this Five of Spades, I almost said Five of Hearts, because last time we had the Five of Hearts. Now it's the Five of Spades. Because you being guided, we all being guided and we all being protected. And see, with this particular energy, man, with this card, Spirit is telling me, like, on this journey, on this path, we have to have discernment. Like, our discernment has to be so strong that it's a sixth sense. Like, I remember I had said this on our last live before I had went out. Excuse me. Your discernment has to be like a sixth sense. Like, that has to be almost like you, that damn, that gotta be your spidey senses for real. Like, that damn, that has to be your spidey senses. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have to be in a space to where, man, like, man, can't nothing get past you. Can't nothing get past you, because you can't allow any snakes to go. You can't, what Spirit is telling me, man, we can't afford to have snakes in our garden. We can't afford to have snakes in our garden. You get what I'm saying? But yeah, with this particular card, man, what I'm saying, man, a lot of us, man, we can't afford to have snakes in our garden. So that discernment is your protection. Having that discernment is your protection. Having that discernment is your protection. Then you got this Ace of Diamonds, right? With this particular card, with this Spirit is telling me, man, like, yeah, you know, you got to let go. You got to let go. Just like I said, you have to let go. You got to be in a space of, again, not only accepting where you at, but letting go of the things that you desire, letting go of the things that you want. You're not giving up. You're not giving up. You're just letting go of it. You're just letting go, because once you let go, you into that, you're in a space to where you can enter that next phase, and you can walk through that door without any type of mishaps. Because again, like I said, when we have such a tight grip on the things that we want, it's not like you're not able to really just breathe. Everything else will shut down. It'll block your blessings, man. It'll block your blessings, and that's what I'm seeing with this. I don't know what my mom and they're doing. This good old Ace of Spades, man. And I love this card so much. Because people look at this card, man, and they get scared. People see this Ace of Spades and get scared, but I love this card because, you know what I just found? And you know what I just found out, man? I forgot what war it was. But there was a war that happened, and this particular card became the death card. I can't tell you what. I think it was like a World War, Vietnam War. I can't remember what war it was, but there was a war that this particular card, and what Spirit is telling me, man, just and that segues perfectly, because that war is coming to an end. That war, that inner battle, that inner conflict, whether it's internal, whether it's external, it's coming to an end. There's going to be death to a lot of phases right now, death to a lot of stages, death to death to an era, death of an era, death of bad habits. You get what I'm saying? That's what Spirit is telling me for Thursday. That's what Spirit is telling me for Thursday. Like I said, man, people are afraid of this card. I love this card. You know, this is the Barons. This is his favorite card. You get what I'm saying? This is his favorite card, and for good reason. Death is such a beautiful process. Death is such a beautiful process, and I know a lot of us don't like to talk about it. Trust me, I had my fair share of it. You get what I'm saying? But I always look at it like, man, you look at that as it's beautiful, because it's like, you know that there's a different reality that individual is going into. And I feel like a lot of us are gonna be transitioning into another reality. And And again, I know this is probably gonna be triggering to a lot of people. And I know I hate to put it like this, but this is what Spirit is telling me. A lot of us are gonna be going through a lot of it's gonna be like almost like a phoenix. You're gonna be almost in the space of a phoenix, rising from those ashes. Because man, a lot of us about to be walking through some doors, man. Our names are being talked about, our names are being spoken in areas and places we haven't even stepped in yet. You get what I'm saying? In rooms we haven't even walked in yet. This next card we got is this 10 of clubs, right? It's 10 of clubs. And like I said, man, it's all about that clarity. It's all about your mind right now. It's all about your mind right now. You get what I'm saying? I feel like a lot of us are gonna be in a space to where we need to clear our minds and we need to work through all of those negative thoughts that we're having. Because again, we do not want to block our blessings this week. Because if I'm not mistaken, I think the solar eclipse is on Monday, man. A lot of us about to be walking through, a lot of us are about, and I think that's what really needs to be talked about tonight. Because a lot of our realities are about to change, man. A lot of our realities are about to change. A lot of people are dropping out of our lives. A lot of things are happening, and Spirit is moving us away from a certain place, people, places, and things for a specific reason. You need to get your mind right. You need to get your mind right. Spirit is telling me, man, a lot of us need to get our minds right. You get what I'm saying? A lot of us need to get our minds right now. For real. A lot of us need to get our minds right. Because the challenges that we're going to face before we go into that, we need to be able to, because those, and I always say this, Band Clap, you know this, bro. I always say this. There's lessons within those, there are lessons within those obstacles. Every obstacle that we go through, there's a lesson within that. Excuse me. There's a lesson within those obstacles, man. I'm telling you. Everything that we go through, there's a lesson within that. Four of spades. Again, I'm gonna say it again. Spirit, your spirit team, your ancestors are not gonna put anything on you that your soul cannot handle. We are gods and goddesses incarnated into human bodies. Spirit is not gonna give you anything that your soul or your spirit can't handle. That's what Spirit is telling me. Like, everything that you're going through, everything that we're going through on a daily basis, we're going through that for a specific reason. Again, and we spoke about this. I spoke about this. We choose a lot of the things that we go through in our physical realities. Before it could even manifest into our physical realities, it was conjured up in our mind's eye. It was conjured in your mind before it even happened in your physical reality. You get what I'm saying? Before it even happened in your physical reality. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. And that's such a wise mentality to have. That's such a wise mentality to have. And I hate the fact that it took me this long, even though I'm only 25. I hate the fact that it took me this long to understand that. Because we get a lot of people get into this space to where like, oh, why me? Like this woe is me, pity party type of mentality. Man, I refuse to be in that space. I refuse to be a victim of circumstance. You get what I'm saying? I refuse to be a victim of circumstance. And when you have that type of mentality, man, you ain't no telling where you could go. Ain't no telling what blessings are coming to your life. So with this four of spades, that's the energy that I'm seeing, man. That's the energy that I'm seeing. Your spirit team, your ancestors knew exactly what your assignment was going to be when you got down here. Let's see what the energy is like for Friday. I can't wait to upload this, because I was supposed to get back on here for a reason. I almost called it quits, because it seemed like everything is messing up. I almost called it quits. So I know I'm supposed to be on here for a reason, and I appreciate you, bro, for even giving me that. yeah, bro. I definitely appreciate that because definitely need to be on here. It kind of remind me of how we be on our live streams. I wish I could add you on here. So what you thinking, bro? You think I should make this like a regular thing? And I know whoever watch, cause I'm gonna make this public. Whoever watching this playback, man, y'all go rock with Mr. Bandclap. Bet. Yeah, y'all go rock with Mr. Bandclap. Bro finna blow up. Bro finna blow up. Y'all go rock with him. Y'all go watch his channel. Go check out our live streams, man. Whoever, you know what I'm saying? Any of my subscribers that watch this playback, you know what I mean? Oh yeah, bet. Yeah, y'all go rock with Mr. Bandclap, man. So yeah, for the energy for Friday is crazy. Because that's around the time, like, again, hey, when is this so-called like solar eclipse is supposed to happen anyway? I heard it was like Monday. I don't know, but six of clubs, right? And throughout this entire reading, from Wednesday to Thursday, that's all I've been pulling. So with this clubs again, okay, April 8th. When is April 8th? When is April 8th? Because that's on Monday. That's on Monday. So yeah, so this week, man, we need to be focused this week. Yeah, Monday, yeah. We need to be focused this week. Because next week, it's gonna be a completely different ball game. I'm telling you. For a lot, it's gonna be a huge shift for a lot of us. A lot of us right now. You get what I'm saying? And we being faced with shit that we have to do. We have to do shadow work. Like, we have to tap into that dark side. We have to tap into that shadow self. You know, a lot of us are afraid of that, afraid of that dark side. Man, you can't be afraid of that. That's what Spirit is telling me with this Six of Clubs. This Six of Clubs, man, it's challenging, it's scary as hell. But we need to get through that. Segues perfect into this two of spades. So the energy that we get, what we're getting out of that shadow work is protection. Again, you're being protected. You're being protected from something. And Bandclap, bro, when I tell you these past couple of weeks, bro, and we've been talking about this, I've been telling you a lot of the stuff that I've been going through. I can't tell you how divinely protected I've been. Why? Because I know how to transmute. I know how to look at a situation and say, you know what? I know the shadow work that needs to be done in this situation. I know how to connect with my shadow self. And when it's just me and him in that dark room, I know exactly what's about to happen. Like right now, bro, I'm by myself, solo dolo. You get what I'm saying? I'm doing shadow work right now as we speak because this card, just as bad as I know a lot of us need to, a lot of y'all need to hear this message from these cards, I need to hear it as well. I'm doing shadow work. I'm not exempt from it. None of us are exempt from that shadow work. None of us are exempt from that shadow work. I'm doing shadow work as we speak. As we speak, I'm doing that shadow work. You get what I'm saying? And man, I'm telling you, that shit, it don't respect nobody. It don't respect nobody. A lot of people feel like they're exempt from it because they feel like they ain't going through shit or they ain't went through nothing. You go through some shadow work. You go do that. You go do some shadow work. See, a lot of us too are in our egos. We got this three of spades. And I feel like that segues perfectly. A lot of us need to get out of our egos. Exactly. You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying, bro? It's like our needs are being met. Like we're being protected for a higher purpose, bro. We're being, and watch, say, it's gonna be more coming after that. It's gonna be more situations coming after that. You get what I'm saying? So yeah, with this three of spades, bro, What I'm saying, a lot of us need to get out of our egos. A lot of us need to get out of our egos. A lot of us really need to get out of our egos and get out of the way, is what Spirit is telling me. Because think about it. Think about it. How can you continue on the right path when you're in your own way? You don't know that you don't have the directions. Imagine this. Imagine you on the road, you going on a road trip, right? Say I'm going on a road trip from Texas to Louisiana to Florida, right? You know, just something off the top of my head, right? And I got the GPS on. I have the GPS. The GPS is giving me the exact route I need to go. But me being in my ego, well, this shit, it don't know nothing. I'm gonna just go this way. I'm gonna just go that way. And it's constantly rerouting me on the route that I need to be on. But I'm constantly getting in my own way, getting in my ego. Because I think I know everything. I think I know the way. And now we're lost. Now I'm lost. Now I don't know where to go. Now I have to depend on the GPS. You get what I'm saying? So a lot of us are mismining our spirit team, mismining and going against our spiritual GPS, and not understanding that as if you get out of the way, Spirit can guide you exactly where you need to go. Spirit can guide you exactly where you need to go. You get what I'm saying? A lot of us really need to, for Friday, a lot of us really need to get out of our egos. A lot of us really need to get out of our egos. A lot of us even, and you know what? I'm going to say that for myself as well, because there's a lot of things that I've been ignoring in my life as well. In my reality, in my life, it's a lot of things that I've been ignoring myself. You know what I'm saying? So that speaks to me as well. You get what I'm saying? In this last card we got, and this is for Friday, we got this 10 of Hearts. Right? And I don't normally do love readings, man. When I'm doing these, I try to stray away from those love readings, bro. But I feel like if you in a relationship right now and you know that person is your soulmate, you know that person may be your twin flame, whatever the case may be, you know, or if it's a potential relationship and you know that person is a potential soulmate, man, you cherish that. That's what I'm seeing with this 10 of Hearts. You cherish that. Because right now, again, that's another form of protection as well. Band Club, we talked about that earlier too. You get what I'm saying? Like, a lot of us are on the internet watching whatever we're watching, podcasts, whatever the case may be, and I feel as though that you're allowing that to dictate your relationship, and you're looking at your partner a certain way. Because of that, a lot of us need to get out of that. Whatever you're seeing on social media, man, cut it off. Actually have a conversation with your partner. Because a lot of us, man, don't realize, especially as men, you know, especially when you choose the right woman, that's a really big thing that we need to talk about, man. As masculines, as long as we choose the right woman and that woman is in your life, you know she's the divine partner. There's no telling how far you can go with that. There's no telling, but again, you have to choose, you have to have that strong discernment. And vice versa, let's talk about women. You know you chose the right masculine. You chose a divine masculine. You chose a divine masculine, and you were guided to him for a purpose. You were guided to him for a reason. You have to allow Spirit to do what Spirit is going to do. You get what I'm saying? And there's going to be a lot of challenges. Like I said, man, like when it comes to relationship, man, it's challenging. It's challenging as hell. You know, especially now because you got finances that play into that. You got stability that play into that. You got so many aspects, so many factors that play into that. You got mindset, how that person was raised, things of that nature. You get what I'm saying? So it's like allowing yourself to do that individual work. I spoke about this on my video too that I did. Allowing yourself to do that individual work and do that shadow work and coming together and understanding that, look, I want to have a kind of relationship to where we're building generational wealth. I want to have a relationship to where to where our kids, our children seeing us growing old together. You don't see that in 2024. You don't see that. That's not being promoted. That's not being what am I trying to say? That's not the relationships that we're seeing go viral. We're not seeing that. Our kids are not seeing that. These kids are not seeing that. So we have to be an example of that. You get what I'm saying? So that's the energy for Friday. You know, that's the energy for Friday. You know, just looking at these cards. You know, like I said, man, I was prompted to get on here for a reason. I'm probably about to get off of here, man, but exactly. See, that's exactly why I knew I was supposed to be on here, because we definitely just talked about that too. We literally just talked about that. Yeah, that's why I can't watch that, man, because it's so superficial. It's so superficial. It's so superficial, man. It really is. It really is, man. And think about how many women are out there missing out on a soulmate because of a damn balloon video. You know what I mean? How many men are out there missing out on a soulmate because of a balloon popping video? It's nonsense, bro. It's all superficial. It's all superficial because you don't like a nigga's shoes. You know what I'm saying? And I don't even know if these videos gonna stay up because I'm cursing and shit. Exactly. After the first date, right? After the first date, calling it quits. Yeah, calling it quits. And I'm the type of person, another thing too I've noticed too, right? Especially coming from, you know what I'm saying? You know, women, like both men and women, but mainly, you know what I'm saying? If you have an issue with that person, man, address that right then and there, because I'm really big on that, man. I'm really big on that. Addressing the issue right then and there. Don't sit up and wait till months later or a year later to tell me that you had an issue with what I did. Vice versa with men. Address that right then and there. And maybe we can find a solution to that problem. We can get to the root of the problem. You know what I'm saying? But hey, Band Clap, hey, I'm gonna text you, bro. I'm finna go ahead and get off of here. Like I said, man, y'all go ahead and check out Band Clap. You know what I mean? Instagram. He's on Instagram, TikTok, doing dope things on TikTok, dope shit on Instagram. His YouTube, you know what I'm saying, blowing up. You know, Eshu's word is about to blow up. Y'all go get y'all readings from him. You know what I mean? Y'all go ahead and get y'all readings from him. You know, book y'all readings with him. Dope read, yeah, man. I appreciate it, bro. I appreciate you for motivating me to stay on here, for real. I appreciate you for motivating me to stay on here. But yeah, y'all go rock with him, man. This man about to blow up. And of course, as y'all know, y'all can catch me on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube at the Satrilrose. Again, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube at the Satrilrose. If y'all wanna book a reading, if y'all wanna, you know what I'm saying, you know, just are so kind to send a donation. Satrilrose, my cash tag is Satrilrose. Again, my cash tag is Satrilrose. I love you all. I say.